Hello everybody and welcome to my review of the WL-Tech V911S micro helicopter. Now this model looks great and it flies really nicely using 6 gyros for stabilization, so it really is ideal for the learner. Now this is a fixed pitch helicopter, so you won't be able to do any 3D stunts with it, but it is ideal for learning your orientation and learning the basic controls. To keep costs down, it comes with 2 brushed motors, but these seem to perform well enough. Again, saving money, this package comes with a fairly small transmitter. It certainly isn't hobby grade and it is quite small, but it has all the basic functions built in. You won't find any elaborate menus in this radio to adjust expo and the like, but for what it is, it works really well. All the electronics are mounted onto one small board, and it's supported by some foam just to stop vibration. It amazes me how everything can be fitted to this tiny circuit board, but that's modern technology for you. Here we see the battery connector, one of the small micro servos and the antenna. It would have been nice to have seen a brushless motor, but this one works well enough, although it's not quite as responsive as a brushless. Here's the other servo. Now the servos are very responsive, a little too responsive in my opinion, but more about that later. The main gear is plastic and it's pretty robust, but it's easy to change it if you need to. It comes with a single cell 250 mAh battery, which gives you about 7 minutes flight time. It comes with an accessory pack. You have the USB charging lead, a small Allen key, the charger itself, a spare main gear, a screwdriver and 2 spare blades. Now the V911S is very responsive, so it should fly equally well outside as it does indoors. For me it was a little bit too responsive to fly safely in a smallish room indoors though. It doesn't have any adjustments on the transmitter to tone it down, but you can do something mechanical just to tame it a little. What I did, I carefully removed the 2 control links connecting to the blade and reattach these to 2 shorter ball links on the top of the swash plate. Now this seemed to do the trick and it tamed the helicopter quite well. This is what it should look like after the mod. Be careful though if you do it. So, how does it fly? Well, it flies really nicely. The 6 gyros are always on, so it flies a little bit like a quad. It is very stable, so it's ideal for the learner pilot, but it will drift a lot more than a quad, so it can be quite a challenge to fly indoors in a small space. The 6G effect on this helicopter is very pronounced, so it will spring back after you put a control input in, and it will always try to level itself out, but as I say, it will still drift in one direction or another. I would have preferred it if I could have toned down the gyros just a little bit, but for the pilot learning, the way it's set up will be ideal. It's a great little helicopter, but the best thing about it is the price. I got the whole thing for about 25 Great Britain pounds from Banggood, and it was delivered quite quickly as well. You really can't beat that for a deal. Happy flying! Thanks for watching.